Hey, if you are a homeowner and you notice that your mortgage payment went up, this video is for you. I often get asked around the first quarter of every year, hey, I got this notice, my payment's going up. What impacted my monthly payment? And I want to dive into this with you because I am a licensed mortgage professional. I get this question every year from my past clients. They get concerned, they get nervous, or maybe they just don't know what they're reading. So I want to dive into why did my mortgage payment go up and what you as a homeowner need to be aware of. So this all depends on what kind of mortgage did you get. So I'm going to write that right here. What type of mortgage did you get? So, what type of mortgage did you get? This is extremely important in determining what caused your monthly payment to go up. This is actually where I start first with most people. If they're my past client, I know what kind of mortgage they got, but maybe they just found me online. They're curious about what's going on. So let's start with what type of mortgage did you get? Did you get a fixed rate mortgage or did you get an adjustable rate mortgage? I'm going to start with fixed rate mortgages because these are the most common mortgages in America. If it's fixed rate, what does this mean? It means your principal and interest is locked in for the entire term of your loan. So if you got a 30-year loan, your principal and interest does not change. If you got an adjustable rate mortgage, what we call an ARM, again, that's an adjustable rate mortgage, this could be what caused your monthly mortgage payment to go up. Maybe you're in the window where it can adjust depending on the terms of your loan. So the first thing that you need to know is what kind of mortgage did you get? Are you in a fixed rate mortgage? Are you in an adjustable rate mortgage? If you're in a fixed rate mortgage, it's not anything to do with your principal and interest. Those do not change. If you're in an adjustable rate mortgage, you need to look at, did it go up based on the interest rate through the terms of your loan? These are the first things that I look at when you're trying to figure out what caused your monthly payment to go up. So you looked at it, you know that whether you got a fixed rate mortgage or an adjustable rate mortgage, we'll start with fixed rate mortgage. If it's a fixed rate mortgage, well, we know that principal and interest is locked in. That is not the enemy here. That is not what caused your monthly payment to go up. So what did change? Well, it could be your taxes, it could be your insurance. So I'm going to write that on a fixed. Did taxes and insurance go up? So if it's fixed, the big culprit typically is your taxes and insurance. So depending where you live, there's typically a county assessor that comes out and evaluates everybody's property, depending where you're at, every 12 to 24 months. So this could increase your property taxes right here without you really knowing, or maybe you just didn't notice that letter in the mail letting you know that your property taxes were going up. What I will say is that if your property taxes are going up and you would like to submit a rebuttal to your county, we can connect you with somebody local to your market that will help you draft up that document to submit it to your county, trying to lower your property taxes. But this is the first thing that I look at is the taxes right there. Did your property taxes go up? Can you rebuttal it? Are you in that window to rebuttal it? There's a lot of things that you can do to argue the assessed value with your county. Now, the big culprit that I see honestly impacting most people's monthly mortgage payment lately is insurance going up without you even knowing. You don't even get notified half the time that your insurance is going up until you get your monthly mortgage payment and you notice that the payment is higher than what you're used to. Insurance has gone up in most states by over 50%. I personally live in Colorado. I've seen our premiums jump up 50%. Same with places like Florida, California. So depending where you're at, insurance could be your big culprit here. So you want to compare your annual premium from the previous year to the most current year and see, was there any changes? Did your monthly payment go up because of taxes or insurance? This is honestly what I'm seeing impact people. So kind of adjusting, right? This is our fixed rate. We know our principal and interest does not change on our fixed rate mortgage, but our taxes and insurance can. So this is what you really want to look at here. And this is typically what I'm seeing people get, not notified on, not knowing that their payments are going up because of this. If you have a fixed rate mortgage, it has nothing to do with your mortgage terms and everything to do with your taxes and insurance. Moving on to an ARM. Adjustable rate mortgage. Okay, like I mentioned, the first thing you want to look at is at the terms of your loan. Did my rate change? With an adjustable rate mortgage, if your rate changed, that's going to give you the quick answer right there. But the other thing that you also need to look at with an adjustable rate mortgage is the taxes and insurance as well. So, did my taxes and insurance change? So same thing like what we did for the fix. You want to make sure your taxes and insurance are in line. If they went up, this is an opportunity to review. The hardest one to review and argue will be your taxes, but you can submit a rebuttal to your county to let them know, hey, based on this, I don't think this assessed value is correct, and you need to submit comparable properties. And this is where somebody on our team can help you gather those comparable properties really easily and also walk you through how to submit it to your county in your local area to justify that price. The insurance, again, insurance is the biggest thing I'm seeing impact homeowners right now. You really need to make sure that you're analyzing your annual policy, making sure it's not going up. I know personally, they tried to bump mine up by $3,000 a year, which is almost $300 a month added to my monthly mortgage payment. I shopped around, I found somebody who was $4,000 cheaper than what they were trying to bump me up to. So right now, insurance is all over the place. You really want to make sure your insurance is dialed in, squared away, and everything like that. So if you are a homeowner and your mortgage payment went up, these are things that you need to know. That's probably impacting your monthly mortgage payment. If you like this content and you want to learn more about what is your mortgage, how to analyze your finances, please hit subscribe as I continue to give us the education and information we didn't get in school.